Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, Regan Grimes just placed 15th last in this past Olympia, his second Olympia appearance, second time placing at the bottom, just wins the KO Pro in Egypt. He secures his ticket to the 2022 Mr. Olympia. This is just a week or so after taking second place in the Legion Sports Fest, and now he's set to compete in Prague. Uh, doesn't need to compete because he's already qualified, but he's all the way out in that part of the world, and he's in shape. Why not try to pick up another payday? That his main competition is going to be Nathan D'Asha. Now, let's step back a little bit. I mentioned in the previous video, Regan, when he first popped up on the scene a few years ago. I think it was about 3 years ago. He first competed as a pro. A lot of people looked at him as someone with a lot of potential. He had good structure. He's tall, wide. He got nice shape and flow to his muscles. He's well balanced on both sides, but in the time since turning pro, hasn't what we would call a stellar career so far. Like I said, he placed twice in the. He competed twice in the Olympia, placing at the bottom. And one of the knocks against him is just too small. He needs more muscle mass for someone with his frame. And conditioning was never that great on stage. Well, after the Olympia, he teamed up with Milos the Mind Sarchev, a competitor from the 90s and early 2000s. They don't call him the Mind for no reason. Top level coach right now. And they teamed up, and the package he brought to the Legion Sports Fest, where he did take second, was a world of improvement from the package that he brought to the Olympia. Of course, he's not going to gain much size in that time, but the conditioning level the condition was just on another level. Now, here in Egypt, I think he made even more improvements and came in even better conditioning, maybe even a little fuller. That's where he secured his ticket to the Olympia. Now, at Prague, it's going to be very interesting to see if he makes even more improvements in his conditioning and fullness when he steps on stage. And if he secures a win here and beats the likes of Nathan D'Asha, that's definitely going to move his stock up right away. What I'm getting at with this is he's young still, and he needs more size, without a doubt. He's about 6 feet tall and he's wide, and he probably can put on another 15 to 20 pounds of muscle. Like I said, he's young and he should be able to do it. Now that he's teamed up with Milos, maybe we're going to see that potential that we thought he had when he first stepped on the scene a few years ago. I would assume that after Prague, which however it goes, win or not, he's in the Olympia. I would assume that at that point, probably gonna shut it down as far as competing and start to focus on the Olympia prep, which would have a full year. It's back in December again. So we'll have a full year for that. And in that time, he definitely could put on some needed size. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And we put now working with Milos, and Milos is not going to let him sacrifice his shape and his lines for size. He'll know where to draw the line with that. It's going to be interesting to see. Now hooked up with Milos, he puts on that size that's needed and can continue to come in with the kind of conditioning that Milos brought him on stage with his last two shows. We're gonna see him move up dramatically in the placings if this all falls in place the way it could. That's about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell this way. Every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, there are some links there. You'll find a link to the Facebook Muscle Central page. Any questions, you can go there and DM me. I'd be happy to answer them. Also, you're going to find a link to Species Nutrition and Mr. Potts Protein. Click on both links. Go to both websites. Check out all their great products. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.